Hi beautiful soul, here's Julie for another weekly guidance reading. I am so happy to be with you here today for another video. If you are new here to my channel, welcome. I am an intuitive and so much more title that I'm going to link here for you to hear about my story. And I am here on a mission to counsel, teach and share divine message to the collective, to you. So this week I have been really asked to tune in into the energy of what this week is bringing, because there is a lot of things that are shifting and that I felt myself strongly and that I really wanted to talk about, and that was really the message of today, to really start to talk about this. So I would like to start to talk about the fogginess that is happening, that you might feel quite foggy, like you are in the cloud, you feel really congestion around your eyes area. It is because there is a lot going on at this stage, and it's kind of like all the background noise, but that get into our vision because there is so much shifting going on. So that's what I'm hearing right now. There is that sense of really bending as a tree when the storm starts, or surfing the wave, if you prefer to say. A lot of people are going to feel that they're not surfing the wave at this stage, and that the tree get derooted, and that's a word that comes often, but I'm not sure it's an English word. And so I really felt strongly the root chakra for this week. So any essential oil that are very grounding, like vetiver, carrot seed, patchouli is a very good one. So you want to use this oil at the base of your foot if you are interested. You know, the root chakra oil is on my Etsy shop. You can have a look up there, but it's a mix of this, and they are I do a ceremony around this product to tune in into the energy of the moment, so the one you choose is really for you at the time. So it's really asked to go back to the grounding, like being like a tree rooted, because otherwise we are just taken away with the storm. And you know, in past video I explained that it was the calm before the storm. Here the storm started, and so the fogginess, it's almost like, you know, when the storm starts, you see the fog. And that's what really is happening here. You see the fog as a weather, we could say, but it's really because there is a lot of things unfolding behind the scene, and what I was to say, beyond what you see, beyond the veil. And it's so fast that actually you don't have the time to actually see, and it can really, it's almost like a protection to bring you in a bubble, because it's like, this is too much right now. So it's automatic, and but it's important to actually acknowledge this energy, this fog, but also to be able to get out of that, because a lot of people feel they are drawn into it. So I'm going to pick some cards as usual to go a bit deeper into this message, but that's really what I'm hearing to start. I'm just asking if there is anything else that needs to be said right now. Yeah, well, yes, that is going to get stronger and stronger, and so we really have to do the work. We really have to go back and sit down with ourselves and close our eyes and let the thought pass, but really detach from the thought to go deeper into a feeling of security within us. And it's quite funny, but that the word security is coming because the root is all about that. It's all about feeling secure in the space we are, but the space we are from inside us. because everything outside is dismantling and is falling apart. So we need to find a sense of rooting ourselves from the inside to actually be able to navigate in the world that is outside of us. They are saying to not be fooled, but I'm not sure of what. Of the time we are going through right now, because it's a blessing in itself. And there is every moment to appreciate that is about it, even if it doesn't look that it is a blessing in itself. There is an acknowledgement to have that times is going to change, but for the better. And that's a message that I receive all the time, beautiful beings. Even if it looks chaotic, we need to find that secure space within us that is beyond the thought, beyond everything that you see in the external, in the matter, in the physical matter. And I repeat that often because it's the moment we are going through right now is a shift of humanity. It's a shift of energy for us to go to higher state, to higher frequencies. And so it is a time to believe in what we are not seeing and trusting in what is not seen by our eyes, but feeling this energy that are shifting. And that is why, I'm here. That is why there is so much counselor, there is people to help you around here, because we feel and we have received this message to share it to you, to remember that there is hope, to remember that this is a blessing, that everything that you are living right now is actually for the best, even if it's the worst on a physical matter, on an energetical level. It's actually a shifting to get to a new world, to get to shift humanity in freedom, in sovereignty. Yes, so I'm here to remind you that, beautiful beings, and that's why I'm doing this work, and that's why so many people are doing what they are called to do, because we are called to go back to the deepest of our essence, to find our trust, to find our purpose, and to actually release any emotion that are attached to that. So heal, completely transform, to be able to open our heart and our voice and our view, to be able to help others and navigate this time. Yes. So that's why I'm here. I have been feeling this energy since I was a little girl, and now I understand why they were there since the beginning. Ooh. A lot. I just want to see what's there. Ace of Wands. It's quite funny because I had the Hermit in my head, and here we go. We are right there. The Hermit is wanting to come out as well. Why I'm thinking of that? Because even though it's a time where you are going to want, you are willing, that's more English, you are willing to express what you feel, there is that anchor that needs to be done before, and always before you share the message you feel. Like, myself, I do I have my ritual that I do every day. I come on my altar, I pray, if you will, or I ask the guide to be there with me. I meditate, I let the thought pass, and everyone have all their thought going through. It's just detaching from their thought to actually be able to see clearly. All right, but the Hermit is there to remind us that, oh wow, and that came bent. Why? That might be a meaning in a sense. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, there is another one. A big time. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love this. Oh wow. There we go. But it came bent. So, oh, we have trust, we have hope that came out of this deck today. Wow. We have the number 33. Oh, so much. It's quite interesting because at the moment it's always the same card that come out. With the tarot, it's quite incredible that what is coming, and I'm going to link in the comments the name of the deck I am using if you are attracted to them, because it's so nice when yeah, what I feel is this too. This one. It's interesting for me, they say. Okay. Alright. So there is really the card that bend that is really attracting me. I think I will need to start to read that to you before we dive in any further. There's one they are really wanting to come on. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to start going into the meaning. I mean, I want to dive into it even though before I actually read the message behind it, but okay. All right, so bend. The trust is bend, or bend to go to the trust. There is some things about bending here. Maybe it is oh yes, the devotion. Maybe it's the devotion to the divine, to say, I bend in front of you because even if I feel I don't have any resource anymore, I know and I trust that you are there for me, and therefore I connect to you and I put my devotion to you because I know you put me in this time right now for a reason that is far beyond what I can discover from my mind, and I want to trust that. And I want again to remind you that you choose to be here on this time. There is a purpose of why you are here, because this is a change in humanity that is a blessing, and that is so incredibly that you wanted to be part of it. And that's why you are here. So even if you are in the most challenging time of your entire life, know that there is a gift behind that. Know that. There is the sparkle. I'm going to link again the video about the 2021 prediction, because I talk about the spark that we need to find within us, and this is to me why we need to go back into a hermit mode. And I love that there is actually a spark, and there is that elevation, it's like they walk through the path of elevation, and there is that light that is right there to guide you when you decide to go in and go beyond just the thought. Yes, so with the trust card, what I love about it, so we have a big meaning, but it's the number 33. It's again the Trinity that I keep talking about. It's like the connection to me, Trinity might be something different, but Holy Trinity to me is I am connecting to the energy of the earth, to my heart center, and to the universe, to only be one, connected with the all, with with the holy. And I love that. So it's the wood pigeon, which is very a sacred animal, birds, I would say, here in New Zealand. And I want to read more about it before we dive into the rest of the reading, because it just really attracts my attention. And I'm incredibly grateful that we have the trust that came out. But to me, it's like there is the words devotion that is one thing here to be said. Okay. I'm going to read this to you. I am Kiriru. My gift is peace. My aspect grace. My way is spirit. My play the heart. These are surely my chosen path. I am truth. So beautiful. There is a gift in this message. If Pigeon has come to rest beside you, it is an important time of reconciliation and joy. This messenger from the higher realms brings strength that open many doors. It is the time of the heart, a time to trust, embrace its power within the gentleness of the soul. Pause and look around you. Listen to the wind playing in the trees. Smell the new mown grasses. Feel the comforting touch of the sun. And know there is a place that lies within you that holds the trust of the one. Open to the journey that is of the returning. And to me, this say again, returning home, home to your true essence. Look within yourself and find the innocence we see in the face of a sleeping child. It speaks of peace and promise, the heart open to all. That is the secret, the key to our learning, the way that is of our deepest yearning. Earth join in harmony with head to honor spirit. This is the gift of Kiriru, the message carried across the ancient tides of time. Life often weighs heavily upon us, challenges the open heart and hurts it deeply. When but a child, some of us were so vulnerable, so alone and lost that we closed the corridor to the inner world of magic. Thus did we lose heart. Survival took precedence over all, and yet it was not enough. For as we grew, we came to know a deeper need, the call of the sacred. Find strength in the spirit of this moment. Gather about you the courage to walk the trail of the heart. Know integrity abounds within you, the essence of the child, a one whose power hidden too long. Trust the journey. Love heals with gentle hands. Love shares with constant care. Love stands with open arms. Love walks with all the share. And this make me think about the Hermit card again. This sentence which says, gather about you the courage to walk the trail of the heart, because I'm seeing this trail here, and then you getting to really call the sacred, and I just love that. I love this message. It's wonderful. All right, I don't know if there is much more to go to, but let's dive in even more message, because we have quite a bit to go to. But I feel we understand so much already. And so what I love is that we got the trust, but we got the rainbow, the hope. We get the hope, and also the rainbow to me is the connection between earth and heaven. So again, the earth and the universe is the link between the two, is the be able to actually connect to the invisible, and knowing that it's always there with you if you ask for it and if you trust in it. And the card hope is, well, you know, it's the hope of this gift that is coming right now. It is coming, it is here, but the things is like everything, as I say, everything is rising to the surface to be seen. So all the shadow are going to go to the surface and be seen, to actually be cleared by the light. And so that is what we are seeing right now, and it's getting louder and louder and stronger and stronger. So to me, that storm is actually very strong. If I go, so this is to me the energy of the moment, but now I would like to go a bit deeper on your personal journey as a collective. Of course, take again what resonates with you, but what I'm feeling is like the need to really go back in to be able to serve the sacred, and also the security that you need to find within you. The security, and again we're going back to the 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords, and I'm just going to show them again, because there's one, they come quite a lot out of the tarot deck. And so with the 8 of Swords, they came upside down. So to me it's what it is today. To me, it calls again about the illusion, but to me, it's to me there is again the realization that that it was an illusion to be locked in. That actually you always had the choice to create the life you wanted, but there was that part of the self who thought, even if it felt real, so don't get me wrong, it feels real that there is no way out, or it could be simply that you feel trapped, but there is, while you're going back into the meditation mode to find the sacred, to find the roots, you're going to realize that you were always free, that it's actually the external, it's an external energy that is from the physical matter, but that if you go deep down, you can find your sovereignty. And to me, it's really about that. And the 8 of Swords is all about the mental. So to me today, it's again reminding to the Hermit is to be able to detach from the mental, to actually see the limitless possibilities that is available to you. And I think we're still into that this energy where you liberate yourself from that burden. And you are also with the 5th energy is when you are in despair, when you don't see your own value. That, and I think, you know, why we picked this card today is because of the energy of that strong wind. The storm have taken you, and you kind of have lost a sense of security, but also of some things have been touching your own values that you have for yourself, but you were shaken so fast that you haven't been able to grab your root and be like, no, actually it's my value, it's the way I am and I know. And so it's almost like you went in retrieving mode because you were so touched in the heart. And so here it's saying, trust yourself, trust your heart, the sacred path to your heart. Do not stay locked inside. Do not stay locked. You know who you are. You know your value, and the key is right there, right now. So go back to the path. Go back to the path and continue the journey, because your value are right there. You've been shaken, and you've been derooted, but it's time now to go back on the track and to remember all that you have accumulated from all these years, all this knowledge that you have, all the study or all the past life learning, education that are coming back to you because you remember who you are. And so these values, they have to be reminded to you, and they have to be, it's not a reminded, yes, you have yourself, you have to come back to that realization that you have such a potential within you, and that yes, you have been shaken by the storm here, or by someone in particular. Someone could have say things to you and you lost complete self-confidence about the moment you were in, although you know your real value and you know what you mean and what you do for the world or for yourself or for others, or whatever, but some things has been shaken inside you, and so it derooted you from your path, and it has made you feel so much doubt about who you are, and it is time to say that it's enough. This is coming back to yourself. You have the key, you have everything in your power, in your potential to actually be where you are, be in the space you are now, and you are legit. You are legit because of all that you have accumulated from past life, from this lifetime, from all your experience, all your education. Everything that you learn and that you are sharing now is valuable to you, but it's valuable to others. And it's not because one person or one incident have come to test you that yes, you have let yourself being derooted because of the energy. They're so strong, it's like so easy that it's time for you to come back and reconnect, to really regain all that confidence, all that energy within you. It's really the trust within you as well. It's the trust in the humanity, in what is unfolding right now, but it's the trust within you. It's it is really that what I'm seeing. I'm seeing to remember that why also you have been shaken is because you have learned to balance the feminine and the masculine energy, but you do your work with in such a heart place, so we have the heart transmission, and we have the wisdom of the divine feminine. We have a lot of 9. We have 1, 2, 9. I feel we had another 9 as well. Well, here the 7 and 2, it's 9 as well, the 27. What I'm feeling with this, with the, so we have a trinity of 9. What I am feeling with that is because you have been exploring your feminine side, and that can be male and female. We both have feminine and masculine side, but the masculine side is very strong, stubborn, and really want its own way, is really playing a lot with the ego. When the feminine side comes, it's really bringing a nurturing side of yourself, but it's as strong, but it's much more gentle but strong as well. And what I'm feeling in that is that because you have really been exploring that feminine side of yourself, that it could be why also you have been shaken, because you have, the way you have been working, the way you have been using your power, but in a beautiful sense, your beauty, your knowledge and how you have been sharing that. You have shared that on a really sacred, on the sacred part of yourself. So you really accepted that part of yourself, and I guess because it's so new for you, you have been shaken out of it. Because normally the masculine side will be so strong that it will not let itself shaken. But here, because you have used that more nurturing part of yourself for the work you have been doing for yourself and others, it's almost like, because it's a new, I see the number 10, so it's a new energy that you have been working with, that I feel it could have been why you have let yourself be taken, because you are working really from your heart. So when someone says something to you that is targeted to the way you work or the way you act or the way you look after people or do some things, that will have shaken you way more, because you're using really your you're using it's not a word vulnerable, but you are well, you don't have a mask anymore, you know, you're actually fully accepting who you are and bringing yourself up front. And so we need, it's really being bold to do that, and it's beautiful, but it doesn't go without its challenge as well. So what it is saying is to really continue to connect with that, but remember that the word vulnerable keep coming back, but it's another word that I would like to use. You are more raw. You are so much more raw, and that's so beautiful. But therefore, you need to really root there's strong security that you do the right things, that your value, that what you have learned in the past, what you are teaching right now is the right thing. You cannot be shaken every time someone come and try to destabilize you. You can put yourself in question, but you cannot put your whole life in question when it comes to that. You need to really remember your root, your value, and that, to be sure of what you're doing. But because you're using such your raw part, the raw part of yourself to do the work you do or to navigate in life right now, to navigate right now, that I feel it really has taken you. And so this is a learning, and so now it's really asked to go back on the horse. And it's quite funny that we have the horse. It's go back on the road, go back on the horse, and continue to really value all that you are. And remember, look back of all that you have done so far on your journey. Look of all the experience you have accumulated who make you legit on what you are doing right now in your life. So remember that you are in the right place right now. All right, this is very beautiful. Then we have the Armpress. Oh my god, and I love that she came with the feminine, and it's a number 3. So we really have the 333, we have the 999. So we have really the holy energy in here with us, and I really felt that we had to me, we have Mary Magdalene with us. I do feel her energy strongly in this reading, and I felt her all week long, you know. So I do feel we really have that nurturing mother, and so it's amazing that we have the Empress, because to me, what is showing me with this as well, with the strong feminine energy, what I am seeing, and I'm going to show that, it's so beautiful, this card. To me, it's again the connection to the universe and the earth. But it's also, when I see the earth in the belly of the Empress, and I feel she have wings of angel, but it's like little fish traveling in water. What I'm feeling strongly with that energy, and the moon energy, and the peacefulness, and the sacred child energy, of the, I see the yellow, the orange, so it's really the base chakra again, it's the inner child, the sacral, and then we have the root. With what I'm really feeling with this card today is that what you are offering from the raw part of yourself, it's really offering the world and humanity some things that you cannot even imagine what it's doing to the world. You know, it's actually serving every cells, every particle, every human. Somehow what you are doing is actually changing on a very, I see a very small particle of cells of our microcosm, or I feel like even if it feels so small, it's actually changing on a bigger scale the work you are doing right now. And it's really saying continue to do that, using that feminine side. Know that your masculine is there and you are in balance with it, and the masculine need to be given the food that make him happy as well. And so you have to find what your masculine side is actually wanting without him taking away everything. But the feminine side is very strong in here, in healing you, but healing also the people around you and the world on such a deep scale. And even if you don't see it right now, I can tell you that it's actually very, very, very strong. And we have the 5 of Wands that is upside down, and to me, yes, it is challenging, but everything will come to order again. It will be different than before, it won't be the same, but it is important for you to claim this challenge, because there is something that is awaiting for you that is wonderful. And you know, just finding the trust and finding the peace and finding the hope in all of this is already a huge gift. If you can find the peace within all the chaos, the external chaos, that you can find the security, that you can find abundance within you, and I think this is like just incredible. And I think what is coming actually, and I love that, is actually fruition. Rest assured, your dream and vision will come to fruition. That is good, the gift also that is coming, you know. And we have blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the trust that resides within your soul. And I think to me is really coming back to the hermit and also to the wood pigeon. And again, it's like it's really guiding you to the path of the sacred that is within you, for you to find that blue star, for you to find that spark that we have been talking about, and the work that needs to be done on that level. We have alabaster tablet of Lila, and to me, what is this card bringing to me? The surrendering, the devotion. Well, I keep hearing this, but the need to be assertive in who you are and what you want in your life. Yeah, she's coming to tell us that again. It is a message that comes often again, but that need to be reminded to us. I feel the devotion in her. We have so much feminine energy in this, and I really, really do feel Mary Magdalene with us. And so who came upside down is the Queen of Pentacles. And to me, this is saying that when you are able to reconnect to yourself, deep peace and like, I mean, she is all about the tree, you know. She is the roots, she is the sacral chakra as well. So it's really, again, connecting strongly her roots, and it's the green, it's the heart as well. So to me, I feel, I hear the word word celestial, but I do feel, yes, it's celestial, but it's also, I feel celestial, the celestial of the forest. I don't know if that's something, but that's what I'm hearing, and I'm seeing really the trees. I'm seeing the oxygen that the trees are giving, and to me it's like this message is to say, when you will be able to understand that your security is within you, and that everything of being trapped was just an illusion, when you detach from the thought and you go deeper into the trust of finding your path through being with yourself, and remember your value and who you are and what you have done so far and what you have brought to people and what you are doing right now that is serving humanity, you are going to realize as well of the deep connection that you have with nature, but there'll be a synergy, I feel, and there'll be a part of yourself which become even more sacred than what you are, and you're going to remember that actually the energies are so real that you are going to be able to focus on those and not on the physical matter anymore. Even though you need to live in the physical matter, I feel the connection you will have with the energy are going to fulfill you so much that you're going to trust anything that comes to you, and you're going to be so grounded. I feel the grounding with the Queen of Pentacles, the grounding of your value, the grounding of your security. I really feel strongly all of that. They say trust that humanity is evolving to what your heart and soul has been asking for a long time. They say when they say a long time, it's like lifetimes ago. And that you are going to be able to see shifts that never happened in the past, if you are willing to see them. So everything is right there in front of you, but again, you decide if you see it or not. That's it. That's what they're saying. That's really what the message I wanted to see. So maybe someone needed to hear that very strongly, but that was like very particular. Wow, what a beautiful message. All right, beautiful beings, so thank you so much for being here with me today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, to share it with someone around you that need to hear this, and remember to take really what resonates to you right now. I am sending you lots of love and light, and we'll see you again next week with another message. You take care, beautiful. Bye.